everyone, and welcome back to Next Stitch Designs. In today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful hooded scarf with a pocket. Today's scarf I will be using this beautiful and very soft tweed ARAN yarn, but you can use any yarn you like or prefer. I used for my hooded scarf 700 grams of this yarn. Also you will need a pair of scissors, and I will be using 5mm hook. You will need a stitch marker, a yarn needle, few clips. If you don't have them, you can use the pegs, and also a tape measure. And later on you may need some pins. So for our scarf I will chain 28 plus 3, but if you want your scarf wider than that, then you will chain any multiple of 4 plus 3. So we are going to start with a slip knot. Hold your yarn and like so, wrap it around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and release. And I'm going to chain 28 and then I will add 3 more, or any multiple of 4 plus 3. Yarn over and pull through the loop you had on your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I say multiple of 4, I mean 4, 8, and so on. So I have 4, and again I will add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. So multiple of 4 plus 3. So I will chain 28 and then I show you what to do next. I have 28 chains and I am going to add 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we are going to work double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So we are not counting this one. 1, 2, 3, and into this 4th one here you will work double crochet. To do double crochet you are going to yarn over, insert like so, yarn over, bring it up, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that's how we are going to work all the way across, placing your double crochet in every chain. So continue all the way across, placing double crochet in every chain. I am finishing this row 1 and I have my last double crochet right here, and I am going to chain 1 because the next row will be bubble stitch row. So every time you start your bubble stitch row you will chain 1. Okay, so next we are going to place 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So we don't work into this one, we will place 1 single crochet here and 1 single crochet here. So place 1 single crochet here and 1 single crochet here. And now we are ready to work our first bubble into this 3rd stitch right here. First bubble stitch will be right here, and we are going to yarn over, insert, bring it up, yarn over and pull through 2. So it's like double crochet, but you won't finish it. And we are going to do so all together 5 times. So yarn over into the same stitch, and pull through 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on the hook. Now you are going to yarn over, twist your hook down like this, because we need to go through all these loops. And when you twist your hook like this, it will be much more secured. So twist your hook and pull through all the loops like so. And now we are going to place your single crochet into the next stitch like so. Okay, and that's your first bubble stitch, and this is the wrong side. Okay, and after every bubble you will place 3 single crochet. So we already done this one to secure our bubble, and we need to place 2 more. So 1 and 2. So we have altogether 3. As you can see here, this is our bubble, and then we have 1, 2, and 3 stitches. So after every bubble you will place 3 single crochet, or 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Once you have placed your 1, 2, 3 single crochet, or 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, we are ready to do another bubble, and that's how we are going to repeat it all the way across. So I am going to show you one more time. Yarn over, insert, bring it up, and pull through first 2 loops like so. So it's like unfinished double crochet, and you are going to do so all together 5 times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But we have 6 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through, and now into the next 1, 2, 3 you will place 1 single crochet. So 1 into the next one, 1, and into the next one. As I said, after each bubble you will always place 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you will do bubble into the next. So you will work like this all the way across for this row 2, and then I show you how to finish this row right here. I am finishing this row 2, and as you can see I have 2 stitches left, but then I have this chain of 2 right here, so it's like 3 stitches. So I will place a bubble for this row right here. So I have done it 5 times, and then I have 6 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through like so, and then I will place 1 single crochet here after this bubble, and then 1 single crochet on top of this chain of 2. This may be a little bit trickier, but just try to squeeze your hook like this and place single crochet. Okie dokie. So this is our row 2 finished, and we started with 2 single crochet at the start, and we are going to end up with 2 single crochet at the end. Okay, so now we are ready to start row 3. After each row, when you have row of bubble stitch, you will chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn your work. So once you finish your bubble row, you will work always 1 row with double crochet only. I will show you. So for row 3, you will place only double crochet in every stitch across. Okay, and this chain of 2 is counting as your first, so we don't work into this stitch here. Do not work into that one, and you will place double crochet into next one here. So place double crochet here like so, and then you will see that's one stitch here, that's your bubble. So you will have this longer stitch here. You will place one double on top like so, and then you will place 1, 2, 3 double into this next 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3 like so. You can see all these stitches really well when you look from the top. So there will be always one stitch on top of this bubble, and then there will be 1, 2, 3 between, and then again that's a bubble, big stitch, and then 1, 2, 3 between, and again one stitch on top of the bubble. It's slightly bigger, so you will simply place double crochet like so all the way across. As you can see, before the bubble is always the smaller one, and then the bubble one is a little bit bigger. So you will place double crochet for this row 3 all the way across, and once you come to the end, I show you what to do next. I am finishing this row 3, and when you look from the top, you should have 1 and 2 stitches left. So place double crochet in those 1 and 2 like this, and the next row will be again a bubble stitch row. And now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and the reason why I chain 1, as I said before, is because the next row will be a row with the bubbles. Always chain 1 before you start the row with the bubbles. But this time we are going to move these bubbles slightly, so the bubbles are nicely between, as we don't want them in the row for this pattern. So as we did before, we place 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, but this time we are going to place 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So let's start row 4. So I am going to place 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, so 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and into the 5th one we can start our bubble. So do not count this one here, that's our chain 1. So you will place 1 single crochet into the next one, 2, into the next one, 3, and into the next one, 4. Okay, and now we can work our bubble again. So you will work into this 5th one, and we already know how to do the bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and into the next you will do single crochet, and of course, as always, it will be exactly the same as before. After each bubble you will place 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So this is your bubble, and then you have, let me just do it like this because so you can see better. So this is your bubble, and then you place single crochet to close the bubble. So 1, 2 and 3, and into the next one you will do bubble. So this will stay exactly the same. So, and also for this row 4, when you start with 4, you will also end up with 4 single crochet. And I'm going to show you how to finish this row 4, and that's how you're always going to finish. So after you bubble, you place 3 single crochet and you will do bubble again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then you will do 1, 2 and 3 single crochet and your bubble in the next one. So you will repeat it like this for this row 4, and then I show you how to finish it. I'm finishing this row with bubbles, and I will do my last bubble here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And as I said before, we started with 4 single crochet at the start, and we are going to finish with 4 single crochet at the end. So I will place 1, 2, 3, and the last one will be on top of this chain of 2. So this one may be always the trickiest one. Just try to squeeze your hook through those chains, and this is your row 4 completed. As you can see these bubbles are sitting nicely between these bubbles, and the reason for it is because we started with 4 and finished with 4. So now we want these bubbles to be between these, so we will do a row of double crochet, and the next row we will start with 2 single crochet and end up with 2 single crochet at the end. And that's how we are going to repeat. So don't forget, after each row, when you complete the row with the bubbles, you will work the row with double crochet. So as my next one will be row with double crochet for row 5, I will place 1 double crochet in every stitch, and we do not work into this one here because this chain of 2 is counting as your first double crochet. So you will place double crochet into this one here. So double crochet in here, so into this one here, and then as you can see, there is a tiny one and the big one, and then we have 3 between. So you will simply place double crochet in every stitch like this, all the way across. So complete this row, and then I show you what to do next. I'm finishing this row 5, and I will simply finish it with double crochet like this, and into this last one here. And you can see already, so my next row will be the row with the bubbles, but we will start with 2 single crochet first, then we will do bubble, then 3 single crochet between, bubble, 3 single crochet, bubble, and so on, and we will finish with 2 single crochet at the end. The next row will be again a row of double crochet, and then the next row will be, you will start 4 single crochet, your bubbles, 3 stitches between your bubbles, and you will finish with 4 single crochet. You will continue like this, working on your scarf, and then you are going to create the hoodie. And you will work like this until your scarf is 190 centimeters long or 75 inches. And the width is, if you want in measurements, about 9 inches. And I have just finished and cut my yarn, so I'm going to show you how to fasten off. So I have chain 1 and I'm going to fasten off like this my scarf, and make sure you will finish your scarf with a row of double crochet like this. So once you have your scarf, put it aside, and then you are going to create the hood. For the hood, you will work exactly the same as you did on your scarf, but your starting chain will be 72 plus 3, and of course you will start exactly the same into the 4th chain from the hook. You will do double crochet and all the way across, as we did on our scarf. So the hood is about 12.5 inch and the width is 23 inches or 59 centimeters. Also make sure you will finish with the row of double crochet. Once you are done with your hood, you should have a big rectangle like this. Now, what we are going to do next, before we fasten off, we are going to leave a long yarn end because we need to sew our hood later on. So leave about 50 centimeters 50 to 70 centimeters long yarn end and put it aside. And of course, don't forget to fasten off. I forgot to show you. So simply just chain 1 and pull that long yarn end through like this. Oops, that's my light. And fasten off and put it aside. So we have a hood and the scarf prepared. Next we are going to prepare 2 pockets. Next we are going to prepare 2 simple pockets. So I only done single crochet back loop only. Sure, so I have 1 and I will need 1 more, so I'm going to show you how to create these pockets. So for the pockets we are going to start with the slip knot. And we already know how to do the slip knot. And for these pockets, I'm going to chain 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once you have 21, you are going to place your single crochet into this stitch here. So we're skipping this one. We do not count the one on the hook. And you will place your single crochet like so, and into the next one, and so on. So you will place 1 single crochet in every stitch across. Like this. Continue until you get to your last stitch here. I have last stitch here and I will place my last single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work for row 2, and from now on you will do always the same. You will work single crochet but only into this back loop. So this is your front loop and back loop, and we do not work into this one, we will work into this one here. So insert like so and work your single crochet into those back loops, and this will create a beautiful ribbing. And you will work like this all the way across, and once you come to your last stitch, I show you how to finish this row 2. I have only 2 stitches left, and I will do single crochet back loop only here, but always in the last stitch I like to go under the both loops, so you will have front and back like this, and this way it will be much nicer and stronger. Chain 1 and turn your work, and again, so that's how you are going to work on your pocket, working single crochet back loop only, and once you come to your last stitch you will go under the both loops, front and back. Last stitch will be full stitch, again chain 1 and turn your work, and you can see already this beautiful ribbing, and you will continue working like this on your pocket until you have 5.5 inch. I am finishing my pocket, and for your pocket you should have 20 rows. To count your rows, they go like this, as you can see. So this means when they go like this, there are 2 rows. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And when you have 20 rows, you are going to chain 1 and you are going to turn your work like this. And we want this pocket to be nice and strong at the top, so we are going to place slip stitches all the way across, but you are going to work under the full stitch, so front and back loop. So insert your hook into this first one here like so, yarn over and pull through the loop you had on your hook, and this is your first slip stitch. So work into the next one, next stitch, and work your slip stitch. And you will work like this all the way across to finish your pocket. And slip stitch will make your pocket nice and strong, and it will give it nice finish as well. Last 2 and into this last one here, the last slip stitch, chain 1 and leave this end longer, about, I would say about 60 centimeters, so we can sew these pockets on our scarf. So I chained 1 and I'm going to fasten off like this. You will need 2 the same pockets. Next you will need 2 stitch markers. Bring your scarf and your hood. First you are going to fold your scarf in half like this, and make sure it's nicely together. So my right side is inside, and I am going to place my stitch marker on the fold like this, so I know this is my middle. And we will do exactly the same on the hood. So now you will bring your hood and you fold it in half like this, and you will place a stitch marker on your fold. So you will open your scarf and you have your stitch marker here, and then you will open your hood and you will place these 2 stitch markers together like this. Now you are going to take your hood and you will do something like this. So the right sides are together, and we will be sewing. So if you have these clips, they are very handy, so your hood and your scarf will hold nicely together. So you will place one in the middle and one like this, and one on the other side. Like so. So when you open it, you will have your hood, but we are going to sew. So from here all the way down to the other side. Next we are going to sew. So prepare your yarn needle and your yarn, and we are going to start right here. Where is this first corner? So I am going to sew like this, and I'm going to create a knot and leave this longer because you will need to hide it later on. And to sew, of course, you can use the way you prefer or like. So I like to sew like this. I put my finger between these layers and then I go on the opposite side. But before I do so, I like to do 2 to 3 stitches in one place like this. As you can see, and this way it will be much stronger. And now we are ready to sew. So I like to go from the inside like this, then from the inside like so, and again from the inside and from the inside. So you will sew all the way to the other side, and once you are on this side here, I show you how to finish it. So continue sewing like so, and make sure your right sides are together. I am finishing on this side, and as I said, before you come to this corner, you will do again 2 to 3 stitches in one place like this. Like so. And then you will fasten off like this. And of course, while you can hide this end in the seam. So you will have less work to do later on. Like so. And now you can cut the yarn. And of course you will need to hide this end and all the ends. And as you can see, the seam is looking amazing. So when we open, it's looking beautiful. Next, we are going to close the top of our hood like this. So remember, we had this long yarn end. So we are going to fold our scarf like this. So the right sides are together, of course, like so. So this is my scarf and this is the hood, or I can turn it this way. So I turn it this way so we can see better. So simply just fold it like this, and this is the scarf right here. So we can just fold this so it's not in the way. And this is your hood. And we are going to sew from here to here. Again, bring your clips because they're very handy, so when you sew it will not move as much, like this. And now we are ready to thread this end, and we are going to sew it exactly the same way. And remember, find the corner here and do 2-3 stitches in one place like this, and make sure these corners are exactly on top of each other because we want the hood to be nice in line when you open it. I'll just show you in a minute. So when you open, you want this to be nice and straight. Okay, so once you have 2-3 stitches in one place, now we are ready to sew exactly the same way as we did when we were attaching the hood to our scarf. Like so. So I like to put my finger between and go from the inside like so, and you will go all the way down until you get right here. I am finishing my hood and I have few stitches here. And of course, if you don't want it, if you don't want this corner to be so sharp, you can just go and sew like around here like this. So you can just cut this corner like so when you sew it, so it will have a round look, not too sharp. And then I will do 2-3 stitches here like this. Oopsie daisy, there you go. And hide it in the seam so you don't need to do it later on. And you will hide all your ends like this as good as you can. And this is your hoodie. So when you turn it like this, the seam is on top and it's looking amazing. So far we have the hoodie attached like this, and the next step we will sew our pockets. I am going to show you only on one side, and then you will do exactly the same on the other side. Make sure you have your scarf the right way. So of course this is obvious because this is your wrong side, this is your right side. Next you will need some pins. So we will be placing our pockets like so, and remember we left the long yarn end, and I already prepared my needle. So this is the top of my pocket because that is the slip stitching we created. This scarf is very long. It goes from knee around my neck to my other side, so from knee to knee, but you can make it even longer if you like. So I will be placing pockets like this, and my pockets will be from the bottom about 5.5 inch like this, and from the sides simply just try your best and place it about 2 inches from one side and 2 inches from the other side. Now take your pins and place as many as you can. It may be difficult to stay in the place, so the pins may come out, but if you put many, may help a little bit, because the pocket may be moving a lot as you saw. So just try your best and place the pins like this. You can hide this inside the pocket as you saw, or with your yarn needle in the seam. So let's sew the pocket. This may be a little bit trickier to see, so I'm going to explain first. So when we start, I will do 2-3 stitches here and 2-3 stitches in this corner. So I will start here, I will go all the way down here, here and up, and I will finish with 2-3 stitches here, because when you put your hand inside and outside a lot, we want these places to be nice and strong. So let's just do, it may be a little bit trickier because there is a bubble, so not to worry, just try to find the closest place like this, so you can do 2-3 stitches. I will do 2, maybe enough. Okay, and then I will just simply go like this. So I will go through the pocket all the way up and push it like this with my nail and do a simple stitch like so, about 1/2 centimeter long and maybe 1/2 of the centimeter from the edge, like this. You can go even closer to edge, it's up to you. And you will go across the bubble like so, and make sure you will go through the pocket and the scarf. So you will work like this all the way to this corner. And then you will continue here and all the way up. And I am finishing here, and I will do 2-3 stitches in one place like this. And one more to make it nice and strong, like this. And you will simply fasten off like so, and you will hide it inside the pocket like this in the seam. And then again inside. Take the pins out. And this is your pocket. So, and you will do exactly the same on the other side. And for the last part, I'm going to show you how to place the tassels. If you want the tassels, of course, this part is optional. If you want the tassels, you will place them. If not, that's absolutely fine as well. So for the tassels, you will need to measure how long you want your tassels to be and then double the length. So for me, for example, I want my tassels to be 7 inches long, but I will need to measure double. So I will need to measure 14 because then we are going to fold it in half. I will do 3 lengths like this, 14 inches. And once you fold it in half, this is the length of your tassel. So for my scarf, I will do 5 in one side and 5 on the other side. Prepare your tassels like this on each side. And also, if you want, you can place more tassels or they can be much thicker. It's up to you. Before we place the tassels, I am going to hide this yarn end first. I will place 5, so I will place 1 here, and 1 in the middle first, and then 2 between. Bring your tassel like this and fold it in half, like so. Insert the hook in this corner here, place the tassels like so. Hold the loops on the hook like so. Pull through like this and create this big loop like so, and bring all these ends through the loop. And that's your first tassel. Now I'm going to show you one more time on this side. Again, your tassel, fold it in half. Find the corner, place all these loops on your hook, pull through, big loop, and bring all these ends through like so. Now I'm going to place 1 in the middle and 2 between. And these are our tassels. Now, once you have your tassels like this, try to straighten them, and we are going to cut them so the length is exactly the same. And of course, if you want, you can make them shorter. It's up to you. And also, if you like, you can make tiny knots at the end, like this. So it's up to you. Let me just straighten it more. And these are our beautiful tassels. And of course, you will do exactly the same on the other side. And this is it. This is our beautiful, super unique bubble stitch hooded scarf with the pockets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel Unique Stitch Designs for more ideas from me, Sylvia. And one more thing, please find me on social medias. I am on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook group, also on TikTok. So don't forget to search for me. Thank you very much for watching.